Mammoth Cave National Park. We just learned about them when we were in the Corvette Museum. Cave facts: the longest known cave system is Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. Only 10 of the 356 known miles are available for tours. I'm gonna add this in our bucket list. We're only 20 miles away from Mammoth. So should we go to the baseball museum or Mammoth? And this is how quickly plans change. Instead of going to the Slugger Museum, we're all inspired to go to Mammoth Cave.
Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's a crack here. This was not in the brochure. Definitely one for the memory books for us. So we are at Mammoth Cave Visitor Center. We just parked our car. We are coming to this experience completely blind, no research. We'll see what tours they have available. Can you hold it for them too? This is the reception area of the visitor center. So the first tour choice is the historic tour, which is 540 stairs. It looks interesting. And then the second tour, she said, was the Domes and Dripstone tour. And same thing, 500 stairs. It's a classic tour visits area of Mammoth Cave that has been used for nearly 100 years. So the other one was thousands of years. So I'm leaning towards the other one. After a little debate, we're gonna do the historic tour at 2:45.
2:40. Meet at Shelter A, right outside.
This is the first call for the 2:45 historic tour, now assembling under Shelter A.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Yeah, this kind of reminds us of Diamond Head tour we did in Honolulu. This is the view from the top.
Go check that video out.
Nice area set up outside, and then you go and do the tour.
Mammoth Cave is the longest cave in the world, mapped at 426 miles long. For today, it's a 2-hour, 2-mile tour with over 540 stairs. We'll be passing around the giant's coffin. That man's misery is about 236 feet long. The last 20 feet of that is known as tall man's misery. Not only will you be turned sideways, you may have to bend, stoop, and crab walk through that section. Trails can be uneven or wet, and the ceiling can be low.
That's a nice long queue on a Monday afternoon. So yesterday we were in a cabin in Tennessee, and today we are walking down to the caves in Kentucky. There's a kid trying to hunt a bear, and he shot him, and the wounded bear went here, and so he followed the bear inside, and that's how the cave entrance, or this entrance, was discovered. Do you guys think that's a cool story? Mm-hmm. Okay.
But look how big that is.
So now we're taking the first set of stairs going in. That's the entrance. For a mammoth cave, it definitely has a mammoth entrance, but this is literally what we see right now, that dark. So the camera is capturing almost nothing. We'll see when we get to the big mammoth opening and show you guys what that looks like. Ceiling of the cave. So I'm a huge fan of ghost town and looking at caves and caverns. All of this is quite impressive. Some lighted tunnels. Now they said that these caves were used by humans for thousands of years. There's a couple of other tours. So when you do come here, just read the description. Go to the ranger in the middle of the visitor center, and she will definitely give you some descriptions. It's like we're coming to our first stop. It's probably about 15 minutes of walking so far. I thought cave would be pretty tiny. But this is incredible.
Please turn off the flash on your phone or camera before you take a photo. There is no flash photography allowed within the cave. And right now it's called the church, also called the Methodist Church, because in the 1830s there was a Methodist congregation that used to gather down here and hold services on hot Sunday mornings. You see, early cave explorers found that the cave dirt was rich in nitrates from the plentiful back guano. With the War of 1812, we could no longer import our gunpowder from overseas anymore. So we had to find a way to use the resources we had on hand to make our own. And that's where Mammoth Cave came into play.
Those are the wooden crates?
So this is the next stop.
Cave, we have about 30 entrances to the cave here. The air moves throughout the cave. We're going to see a lot of signatures on the walls and on the rocks throughout our tour today. Mammoth Cave became a national park in 1941. That all changed. So any signature we see prior to 1941, we call that historic signature. Any signature we see after 1941 gets a new name. We call that a federal offense.
Yeah, one of the coolest things we did was in this Mammoth Cave. She closed the lights and we got to experience pitch black. Eesa, keep walking. I'll grab your hand. Okay, I got my first bump. Okay, so low ceiling. I have this urge of standing up. And there's Mom sitting.
Don't stand up, guys.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. Even I used to dunk
Okay, you're gonna
so low.
duck low. Okay, keep going, keep going. Ow! I got my third bump. That was very low, maybe about 3 or 4 feet high. Are we gonna run in this direction? Now look at that picture. We are now rushing to catch up. This tour is open for people of all strengths and age. If you guys are in doubt whether you should do it, you can go on their website and read more about it. I think it's very doable because, as you can see, I'm walking on paved. You just have to watch your head. I think we have caught up.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Hello there.
That's a bottomless pit. This is falling. This is the one that fell.
Look up.
Oh.
Did you look up?
Yeah, water just fell on me.
They said they were cave kisses and they bring you good luck.
Oh, we just got kissed by the cave because water droplets just fell on us. There's water dripping down here.
I almost got a cave kiss.
Okay, so now we're walking on a metal grate.
You don't want to see it.
Oh, bars.
White nose disease that you have. Probably watching your head.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm watching it hit the rock.
You can stand? I don't wanna try it.
No, it's fine now.
That was 10 minutes of walking where you couldn't stand up. Okay, we are passing by Fat Man's Misery. Fat Man's Misery comes before Tall Man's Misery. This becomes a narrower and narrower path.
Oh my god. Duck. Bub. Duck.
Okay. Ow! There's an owl coming.
Oh my god.
Well, I went in a stone.
Everything wants to touch me.
Very
I did not
narrow.
expect this. I thought it would be a lot more spiky. I did not expect this.
The only one that's not bothering, sweetie.
My brother.
Yeah, you and your brother, huh?
I can barely.
Here? And see cheese.
Cheese. This is the tightest part.
That's a cheese.
For me. Oh, guys, watch out for that. That's really
Okay.
hard. Okay, I flipped.
These are poor guys.
With my head up. I have to bend.
Oh, this is.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this was not in the brochure.
I wonder why.
Now we're done with the Fat Man's Misery. We actually know why it's called that. 3:58. So we are 1 hour 15-minute mark. So that step over there, that's the last step down. This is where Stephen Bishop discovered the river in the back of the cave, and he went there and he found the eyeless fish, and now it's all climbing up from here to the dome. What did you see, Khiz?
Like, just, I thought that was a fossil. It's just a rope.
It's a rope?
I mean,
Or maybe wires for the lights. Okay.
watch your head.
All right, I'll watch my head. Yeah, I got it. The family's looking out for me because they know I have a camera in my head. So I'm a little distracted and actually bumped my head a few times. Ow! I got my first bump. Ow! Ow! Oh wow. Alright, we got more stairs going up.
So, and I wish you safe travels wherever you may be headed. So once again, thank you for joining us on this tour today, and I wish you the best.
Thank you. We met this really nice family here. I provided personal entertainment to them by hitting my head on low ceilings, and they all laughed, but great company. We are on our way out. It's 4:34. We started at 2:45. We had no idea what was waiting for us between fat man's misery and tall man's misery, but like I can do this tour all over again. Out. Extremely informative, but you were so funny. Was not expecting that part.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're out of the cave. We met wonderful people. We met Kay and Jill. Kay and Jill and your husbands, thank you so much for making us laugh. Kentucky has so much to offer. Are we gonna go in the gift shop? Ooh, I'm definitely gonna get that. Yes.
There you go. Khiz is buying it for you.
Khiz, you gonna buy me a sticker? Love you, buddy. Thank you.
Here is your sticker.
Thanks, bud. Frozen Niagara. This is Fat Man's Misery. We have the historic entrance. That's how we entered the cave. That is Mammoth Dome. By the way, this was very impressive. And the last one is called New York Subway. That's so cool. That was Kay and Jill going. Kay and Jill, if you watch this episode, I'll put this clip. They honked at us in their Jeep. So nice. And you get really nice company. It just changes whatever you're doing on your vacation. So thank you guys.
You are a professional photographer, certified.